Epi give you any fielding tips, by the way, while you guys were chatting? Pitch. Swing and a miss for strike one. Mattingly was a great baseball player.
Should be a Hall of Famer. Off the charts. Stunning ball game.
307 career hitter, yeah. Up the middle. Stoyle snagged that. And Schwarber did 10 home runs. Been swinging a hot bat. Curveball to start him. 0-1. 0-2.
But he's leading with that. Don't pile up.
Been really tough on lefties, and he'll strike this guy out against Bryce Harper. Garcia will look at a strike, but when you're 17 and 24, not nearly enough. Garcia will take a ball outside. It's a fair point. He's 3 and dropped in for a strike. A sinker. Trying to do it here with a 1-2-3, and he bounced it, and a full count on Garcia. Fully healthy for the most part. Scheduled for the finale, and that is going to be a swing near 7. And he has earned
whip of a 1-7-1. Can use that split and breaking ball to lefties.
Allowing a batting average of .321. That one fouled away by Duran. Oh no. Swinging a high fly ball into right, playable for Garcia. And we'll put that away. 8 start. And batting in the 2-hole again. And he'll chop a foul. 1-1.
Well, as that bat's the last 2, he's at his best.
And as you pointed out several, it's been refreshing to see that as he fouls it away. As far as a lefty. 2-2 and a high fly. Well hit. Crawford backing up to the track. Leaps up and into the wall. He'll look at a strike. Williard 290, but that's astonishing. Base hit into left field. Abreu, one guy who's been consistent.
That green monster.
Every year since 20. Wilson Contreras now back in the lineup. Again, turning 34 years old today. Came out that maybe he'd be available. He swings and flies that one to left center. Marshall move on over and make the catch. Red Sox with
longer than he'd hoped. Said he wants to get back to being healthy and get back not as quick rehab session, maybe come back without the rehab, but those conversations are still being had.
And you know,
1-2. Hot shot down to get it. Meyer made the play. Clean catch. He threw to first anyway. His Bohm 184 with 3 home runs. Going after the first pitch. Pop to right. Out goes Contreras and Meyer, and Marcelo will make that play. But just 1 for 10 and 4 strikeouts against Sonny.
We'll get an image of that one.
Pumped in for a strike. Just a bit down. 1-2. Hit the other way. Masataka. Yoshida will make the play. That's a 9 against Andrew Painter. Making it the next time. Only slugging .330. 1-1 wrapped to first base, and an easy play for Harper. Taps the bag. 1 down.
Because he'll give it up.
Gave up 3 in his last start against the A's. Joker season last year at AAA. 5-6 of $5.4 million in bonus money. There's a high drive left center field back toward the wall. Rising up and gone. Number 3. Did that a ton. Red Sox home run presented by Meyer with a cut and a miss. And a soft line drive over the leaping Stott for a base hit. So Meyer is aboard. Ground ball yanked foul. 1 down and Meyer on it first. Showing bunt, drops it down. Painter gets to it. He'll throw off balance, close, and got him down. And can he bring in this second run in the inning? On the road with men in scoring position. A 2-0 in for a strike.
I think we don't want to go the other way.
Yes, William Abreu found out hit the ball in the air.
Baseball 2026.
Said, yeah. 3-2 Durbin swings and misses. Down he goes, strike 3. Sonny Gray 6 ups, 11 out of 14. 5-0 and 1. All his other seasons he never hit one. Deserves a serious look. Real Muto only 230 to improve because they've been a bad defensive team. Cut on a miss for strike 3. With their pitching staff should be enough. One man away, and he'll take a ball.
Or in his last outing, that was a good one.
Fly dead away center. Duran moving back, turning around now, and it is. Another swing. Fouled away.
Told you he likes to swing.
Bounced it in the other bat, looking for another K. Guy. He's just been crushing fastballs during the time. Swung on foul tip and held for the 7-12 slugging against the heater. Why he joined the Phillies. He's homered 6 times with, and he'll take it inside. Cross for a strike. And Trout having a good year. And that's going to be ball 4. And he'll foul it away at the plate for a strike. Gray with the 0-1. And a strike. 0-2. And a 2-hopper to second. Meyer will throw on to get him. A home run by game 1-1. Red Sox and the Phils. There's no denying this. As we little tapper at first base. Harper with a backhand, and Painter will get there defensively for the bulk of the game. But it was only Wilyer Abreu 1 for 1 with a base hit. Will smoke this one. Almost got Gasper on the back. He will advance to second and stop. He has flied out to left. 1 out, 2 on. Red Sox with a threat here against Painter. Man, did he take us home runs to lead the Sox. 1 away. And flared foul.
But he and Roman, same birthday.
That has gone slowly. The 1-2. Wrapped to third. Bum on top of the bag, gets the out, throws across, and that is going to be in time for the double play. Off against Sonny Gray, who allowed a home run last inning. And we'll sock that one foul. And the 0-2 from Gray. And that's in there. Strike 3. Froze him. 1 out for Marsh, who has lined to second. 0 for 1.
Got long hair too. Always wet.
Last 19 games, 350. Tops in baseball. Other guys, big stars who have not. Trey Turner's out of the line. And a 1-2 to Marsh. Broken bat to short. Story with the dig. 2 down. It's 182. First one in for a strike. So at least he has that going for him. And he will look at a ball. 2-1. It really picked up here. The noise level in there for a strike. B at Fenway Park. 2-2. And a full count. And a pair pitch. Liner into right field. Closing on that. Wilyer Abreu always just seems to get there. Second. Masataka Yoshida
Things up.
Oh, wait a minute. Now you see.
Yep.
That was it. Popped up, racing out Sosa, coming on Crawford. Crawford will slide, and he belted a home run deep into the monster seats first time up. How did the hand feel this morning? Came back here in a hurry.
Yeah, I know. I know.
That was.
But I never played my career without a shortstop without a glove.
At the big league, you were. 1-2, slap to short. And Sosa retires Story. Marcelo Meyer, ground ball right at the first baseman. We saw so much of that last night. And that was only 8 pitches. Struck out 5. So he's had that working for him tonight. Hit the home run. at first, Contreras, and right to the bag for a fast out. Ranger going up against his mates from a year ago. Lunging and a fly ball. Yoshida there. And 2 down. In attack mode, and it's 0-1.
It was weird. He just kind of falls into it, swings.
Base is clean. He threw it again, 1-2.
Oh.
Bounce it up there. Sweeper. Inning. Yanked along first. That's a fair ball. Diving play. Contreras trying to win the foot race. He gets there. Came in with an ERA of 6.89. Start. On a bunt attempt and the 0-2. Left it wide.
Big leadoff man on base. It kind of continues.
And the slider strikes.
He's been great over at first base.
Another slider.
Fantastic.
Now back-to-back strikeouts. He blows. Back about 100 points higher.
Shoulder a little bit.
Indicating a bunt, taking a strike.
A lot has to do with that.
2-2.
And we
tried to hold up and
down and sit with some nurses. 65 nurses from the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute here, Lisa.
It was really sad because none of us were coming tonight. That's what he thought, but we're all here.
See, nurses are here to make you.
in the company of nurses. And Sosa leads things off. Line drive and a base hit past the diving Meyer. And a leadoff hit for Phillies. Here's Schwarber now 0 for 1 with a walk. Grounded out to the shortstop his first trip. And loves to swing it at Fenway Park. He has an OPS and Ted Williams. Curveball 1-2. Back in Sosa. Really tough on Schwarber over the years. And fouled at home plate. Time tonight. Foul tip and a good hold by Wong. Grounded a second and takes a ball. A good year last year, but he said, I don't think it was an elite season. Line drive caught by Contreras, and that's going to be right into a double play. No chance for Sosa.
Yesterday, Lou, but I was talking with bench coach Jose Flores. He says we need to for this offense to get going as well. He says any of them really.
Mickey Gasper 0 for 1. He's been hit by a pitch. Once again with a 689. Trevor Story did hit a home run. And a fly ball right at Garcia. Now one guy who's had a good night at the plate, Wilyer Abreu, 2 for 2 with a pair of singles. And on the swing he gets to a 2-pitch on Abreu. Liner, it'll skip for another base hit. So despite taking a shot to that bicep, and Banks with his first one. And a strike. He'll take struck out on a high heater. Red Sox had an opportunity to win that game. And high and tight for a ball. 1-2. Big swing and a miss in a fast game. Elimination game for Philly.
Throwing them lately, especially against righties.
Stayed on 270 and dropped in for a strike with a sweeper. High drive left field. That's up there and it's gone.
On it.
Up the middle, tap by Story. The second baseman will fire late. And
it couldn't have worked out any better either.
Base hit. He's also grounded out 1 for 2. Tried to hold, and he did. Puts the Red Sox up by a couple.
Infield knock.
3-0 in for a strike. Red Sox have been home run starved at Fenway. A chopper at third, scooped by Bohm, and he'll make the play. But
Strikeout season high for Sonny Gray.
he can improve league strain. He returned to pitch on Sunday. And a 2-0. Garcia looking at a strike. A lot of leadoff hit to Sosa in the 6th inning, then struck out the next guy, Schwarber.
Pitches tonight.
At short, Story on a charge. The backhander got it there just in time. This particular roll fouled at home plate by Mark. Never got the opportunity. And a strike.
Nope.
1-2 to Marsh. Little flare and a slight
Flipping his glove, blowing the bubble.
Fouled away in the fastball. 97 guys several years ago from the Angels. He'll fly that one to center, but a routine play for Cedon. And the Gold Glover with the grab, 2 down. Liner into left center field. That's going to drop down. Rafaela to cut it. So Bohm picks up a single, and he is hard hit. Down for it, Meyer. And on to first in plenty of time. No run. Ray to take on Connor Wong, and tonight.
It's different. Brad Keller, we saw a good year. Last year with the Cubbies, 68.
Tonight he's also struck out. And a 2-2. On the sweeper by him for strike 3. Durbin at the plate. 1. Pumped in. There's your 96. Match that this evening. Keller's 2-2 off the plate. Painter went 5 innings. 3-2 to Durbin. He'll take a seat again. He strike. When do you think that conversation should take place?
After the game or tomorrow.
And you hope that's the message that is imparted there. I know in the 1-2 pitch. Check swing did not go here at Fenway. And that's going to be a foul tip to the mid. Their only run. Hit toward the hole. Story with the pick. Off balance throws. Good play to nail him at first.
Rebounded from a tough defensive stretch to start the year. He catching the ball with one hand, making his throws across the diamond.
Well, here's Crawford into the fans. The 1-2. Very late swing and a miss on his.
Really had it all working here today.
His pitching line presented by 8 for 2 with a base hit. And we're hoping the weather will give us a window.
For extra day. If you're to get
38 ERA. Popped up by Sosa. A stumble there by Wong. Coming on Whitlock. He'll make the play. Whitlock, who had to make a quick recovery and make the.
Definitely interfered him trying to catch it.
1-1 to Mickey Gasper. Will roll that one up the third base line, but foul. 0 for 2, and he's been hit. Gasper bat righty, and will pop that one up into center field. Racing out Stock, can't get to it. It'll drop in for a base hit, and another knock for Gasper. And it was a strike. Cedon Rafaela coming off the bench, first time in his career. He hits a home run. Some stuff in this one. Certainly was last night too. 2-2. Out. Ground ball toward the middle. Stott will flip for 1 on to first, and safe there. It's flied out, hit into a double play and strike. He's going to rattle that one to short. Instead, it's going to be 6-4-3. It's in long. Injured that ankle in the first one, high and tight. And a ball. 2-0. Home run cut there. 9-5 strikeouts against Aroldis. A little jumpy. Harper on deck. And ball 4.
Climbs this ladder with velo too.
Throw over. 0-2. 99th inning. 0-2 on Bryce Harper. And that one gets by and a chip. Van Schwarber down to second. Punch out of Bryce Harper. Chapman looking for out number 1 in the 9th. Another foul ball by Harper. And a big lefty. Gets the strikeout. Ran it up there. And here's Garcia. Another home run threat, but quiet tonight. 0 for 3.
2 velocities.
In for a strike. 97. 2-strike pitch. He puts him away. 100 in the 9th inning. Yeah, that was 99
right there.
1-0 and a miss with the sinker. Knocked it up last night. Works in the pen. Slider missed after the walk of Schwarber in the 3-0. He walked him on 4 straight. And a little pop up on the move. Here comes Contreras. Diving 40 laid out. Could life. At least a little bit here in the 9th inning. Runners go. Here's the throw down, and it's going to be a double steal. 1-1. Fouled away. 99 miles an hour. The 1-2 pitch. Ball game. 99 to strike him out.